Hey guys, Jacob Umpire here, aka Jacob Knows Cool, and welcome to the Landmark Speedway for Moss Jam Stadium Tour East. Tom Forey here. Last time we were here was last year, and for me personally, very excited because it's my very first time when I see Moss Jam on a NASCAR Speedway in person. So this is my first time ever here at Landmark Speedway. I've been to Atlanta before, twice. Once at the Georgia Dome, and once at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is Moss Jam's fourth time ever here in the Speedway. And this track, I can't wait to see walk up in person because it's one of the more unique tracks that Moss Jam has ever done. The Tom Ford Motorsports team is going to let it all lay out with high-speed action on a straight-line style course. Later on, we'll try to go on the track and demonstrate what's going to happen this week, even though you probably have seen this these past 3 years, but I will demonstrate it to you guys. But we'll go in the pits, try to talk to some guys, and let it all hang out. It's a very windy day here, but today, as always, is practice day, so let's just see what happens.
We swapped the motor out, went to our good buddy John Gordon's house, our shop, and he was kind enough to let us roll in and swap a motor out, which was extremely convenient, being that he's only like an hour outside of Atlanta Motor Speedway. So instead of having to backtrack and go all the way home, we can get as close as we can. And good old Michael and Chuck delivered the motor. They came in clutch with a brand new heartbeat. When we dropped her in, she's timed, and right now we're just fixing a broken wire on the starter. She was kind of difficult cranking over, but they'll get this fixed and Jester will be back to 100%.
And how about words on Kraken? So
Kraken's firing on all cylinders right now. I know Nick was ready to go out and really burn the place down. He only got 2 hits in and broke a spindle. And I mean, the truck was landing good according to him, and he was gonna just let her eat. I think he'll do it this week. He'll make up for Syracuse this weekend.
But that's what happens when you go too big.
Yeah.
I mean, when I freestyle, I like to go big, but I go a little bit more easy.
It's the nature of the beast, man. You know, you want to go out and put on a good show. You want to get hyped up. He's the first truck out for freestyle, and that's always a difficult position to be in, anyways. And you just want to set the tone early. And unfortunately, you know, we broke.
Yeah, but the body's still looking fresh. I love the new body. I love the Pit Viper sponsor on the windshield, and let's just hope we both burn it down this weekend.
Yeah, boy.
Got a little extra session here after practice. Fuel Tech's in town, and all of us that are running Fuel Tech, Team Overboard, Jamie and Cole, John Gordon and ourselves, we're all in district. We're all working with Fuel Tech to do some, take a look at our tunes and see if they can maybe clean it up a little bit. So shout out to them for helping out and doing something extra. But Nick's already made it pass. Cole's made it pass. Jamie made his pass. John Gordon's getting ready to go out. I mean, look at this beautiful Silverado. It's gorgeous. Anyway, John's getting ready to head out right now and make a couple passes, and then let Fuel Tech take a look at it and try to see if we can even improve what is already great. Try to make it even better.
So we're out here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. We're doing intro practice, and come to find out, John Gordon with Bad Company was telling me they're going to do a couple of hole shots, as well with Cole Vernard and Jamie Gardner. We're all running Fuel Tech, and we found out that Fuel Tech came here this weekend, so they're coming here for intro practice. We're doing some couple hole shots. They told us we could tag along since we're running the new Fuel Tech system, getting everything tuned in, do some hole shots here to see if there's any tune imperfections we can clean up, so hopefully we can make some fast passes and maybe get a racing win.
No.
And that's just, it'd be no different than damn bump stop taking off right.
Because it did it that time, but when we had ended up putting a new motor in a couple, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it didn't. So we weren't really sure what it was.
Well, it's officially Mosh Jam Day here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I just got a ride back from the pit party, getting all trucks all finally set up. Got to walk back on the track again to demonstrate you guys a bit more about this track, as I glossed a little bit over it yesterday. As you can see right over there right now, they're getting ready to paint the track, but here's how a race is going to work out. Now, I'm going to mention this guys again since I probably glossed it over a little bit now. The starting lane is going to be right there, and then they're going to go over this jump right here, and then go over this big jump. But be careful with it. They don't have to go too fast. Just don't go too fast. If don't, you're gonna mess up. And then they go over this rut right there. Then the finish line is all the way over right by this big jump right there. And the other starting line for the other lane is all the way over there. So this is technically straight line racing, but the trucks are going to go in opposite directions. But let me show you some other obstacles on the track, because there are some old school style jumps. And there are 3 types of old school ramps. Here's the first one right here. as well as a backflip ramp right here, number 1. Here's the second old school jump right here, which is right by the second run of the racing lane. Here's one old school ramp I forgot to mention right here, which I didn't even see. So we have 4 old school ramps. I'm going to show you the 4th one right now, which is basically a bus stack. And I know you all fans love to see that kind of stuff. And also, if you didn't notice, we have a second backflip ramp here. Since this is actually a huge track, a very long track to be indeed. And ironically, I'm staying at the other starting lane of the other racing lane. So let me walk over to the finish line, which is all the way over there by the finish line of the racetrack. Well, I hope you all can hear me over this wind, as it's another windy day here in Atlanta, but I'm staying on the legit finish line of the NASCAR race right here. If you're a NASCAR fan like me, you probably remember just back in February as this insanely close finish that Daniel Suarez got the win back at the Cup Series, which was basically Disney Pixar's Cars, but in real life, which was probably one for the history books right there, and it was a very insane finish. Well, the finish line for the racing lanes is right there, ironically, by the finish line. So that's the track, everybody, and later on I'm going to talk to some guys and see what their game plan is. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, this is Jacob Stratafora. We're here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for Monster Jam. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel and make sure to subscribe to Team Tomfoolery Motorsports for more content behind the scenes and on the track. Thank you guys.
Hey everybody, and this is the Kraken, the Blue Kraken monster truck, and I am just so excited to represent Tomfoolery Motorsports today, and I am just so excited to see how well they can compete. And just thank you for Tomfoolery Motorsports, and they are just an amazing company. And good luck to all their shows, and have a great day.
So we have one of our drivers out here who won the overall last weekend, Syracuse, New York, Tyler Duke. As I heard, before Syracuse, you actually drove Zombie in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah. Keith, one of my bosses, called and said Bari couldn't be in two places at once, so they asked myself and Tyler Meninga to go jump on the West Tour, and it was pretty intimidating, dude. There's a lot of great drivers over there and stuff, and we held our own over there. We did really well. Zombie, the truck itself drove super well. You know, I was talking with Bari back and forth. He's like, yeah, I like my truck like this. You know, this is a heads up with this, and right away, we got thrown a curveball, man. They got rid of practice. They got rained out. It was too muddy, so Tyler and I had zero time on the track. You know, we didn't ever even jump the trucks. We never did nothing, but right away we just got thrown to the wolves and we did our best and stuff. So yeah, it went really, really well. In freestyle, we ended up finishing third. Jim Kohler won. He had a great run. Tyler got second. I got third, and Ryan Anderson got fourth. So it was a stacked field, and it was really, really fun. And on that tour, the tech officials are sick. Man, they let us go and go and go, and we did, I don't know, I would say at least 8 saves. It was pretty cool. So I had a lot of fun on that tour. You know, I can't wait to regroup with them back on at World Finals. Hopefully, if we get invited, and we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck today, Todd, and Great job. We have Cody Saucier here, who's going to be driving Max D for the rest of the tour. But not only that you drove Dragon the first start of this year, you actually drove Gravedigger in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Man, it's been a wacky 2024 Monster Jam season for kind of everybody, but me especially, I feel, for obvious reasons. So I've had to learn 3 trucks, 3 different chassis in 3 weeks. So Dragon was last competed by me in Hidalgo, Texas, and then I went into Lincoln, Nebraska, Gravedigger number 38. And now I'm filling in for my boy Tom Mintz for the remainder of this stadium tour. Man, it has been a wild ride. It's all been a blast. I have no favorites. I'm just here to have a good time. That's what we've been doing.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Cole Vennard. After 3 to 4 weeks of being off because of an arm injury, you're finally back and you're ready to go.
I'm back. I got a scar to prove it. We're healed up. We're ready to go out and give this crowd a crazy Black Pearl moment again and really get ourselves back in with the group. These guys have been running hard for 3 weeks that I was gone, and I got to catch up now. So I'm excited. This is a fun place. It's really strung out, and it's a whole different style track. So I'm excited.
So, what'd you think of Mike Pyrul filling in for you for the past 3 weeks? What's your thought on that?
I loved it. Michael was the perfect choice, man. He was the perfect one. He goes out and he runs hard, and he did us proud. He kept our name strong and drove the Black Pearl into the ground every week for us.
All right, good luck, Cole. Great job last weekend, and let's see what happens.
All right.
So, we got John Gordon out here. Usually we have the hologram buy, but as Matt pointed out, it's an old school buy this week.
Absolutely, Jacob. You know, this thing is awesome, man. This right here is for my family's dealership. My granddad started a dealership back in 1978, Hardy Chevrolet, and that's what this is all about. This is actually a spin off of one of his old records that he had back then. So, you know, it's special to me, hometown show, and something that my granddad built a long time ago, and it's kind of circled its way back into here, and all the fans get to see it, so it's going to be an awesome time out here.
Well, absolutely looks beautiful. I can't wait to draw that in the future. Good luck, John.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, I just got back out here on the track since pit party wrapped up. As you can see, the track is now all painted up, minus the racing lanes. The fans are starting filing in their seats. In a few minutes, we're going to get the trucks back here, get them all fueled up, and put them back out here in the pits and set up for intros. And it'll all be go time from there.
Hello, Atlanta. Noffigen here at the huge Atlanta Motor Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia. I've always wanted to come here for a Monster Jam event. I've been to several iconic events in the Georgia Dome and Mercedes-Benz Stadium once or twice. But man, I've always wanted to come here for an event or two because the track layout is so unique, so different compared to what all these other drivers are used to doing all season long. I'll only be here for the Saturday show, but I know that all these 12 drivers out here, especially Tom Fuller Motorsports, they are going to throw it down tonight. You better be ready, Atlanta, because it is time for Monster Jam!
wrap for event 1, you guys. Holy cow, Bryce Kenny laid out in the park with an awesome freestyle. Probably one of the contenders for freestyle of the year. Meanwhile, the top 40 team, both Jester and Kraken, managed to hit the backflip ramp. Even though Kraken broke another spindle, they both landed the backflip alongside with 2 great freestyle runs. I want to head downstairs for the after show and have a talk with Matt and Nick Parulo.
What did you think about the show tonight?
Well, it was insane. Bryce Kenny got to that deserving freestyle win, probably Extreme Area of the Year.
But hold on, what was going through your mind when you saw that, though?
Holy cow!
Were you up out of your seat?
No, I was like...
I think all of us in the pits were like hugging each other and jumping up and down. I mean, you gotta imagine we were like, you know, ground level with the track. We weren't up in the stands, so like it just seemed like he was in the clouds.
Yeah. Now you see we got some cleaning up to do and fixing up to do as you get scooping all of that dirt out of that spit, all that knuckle right there. And you see all the dirt on the ground right there. We got a wheel to get fixed.
We got the bad hub right here. Get out of the shadow. This hub's bent.
Hey, did you put the race in it? Yeah. Is that the race from that hub? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's got the race in. I saw him put it in. So new hub's got to go on. We bent the hub and we ripped the wheel off. We'll get a new wheel from the shop. We're going to borrow one to get through the show tomorrow. Brand new hub's going on. The guys will put studs in it. Bowl gears going in. Trash the planetary. So if you look, planetary is just trashed. It's just the cover, Nick.
No, it broke the planetary.
Well, we got enough spare parts in there. We'll use the spare parts.
I should have some cases at the shop.
We can check.
All those parts are good.
But that almost broke my foot.
Ah, you were fine. Yeah, it wasn't even close. No, you were good, buddy. Planetary's broke. Nick, we got parts. We call it boneyard at the shop. So we have parts that from scraps to different ones. So we'll put it together. Try to make a good one out of the parts from this one. So because these are the parts. There's only 2 or 3 parts that we use on our trucks that are from the old stuff from back in the day that we don't have manufactured. That's the third members, planetaries, bowl gears. Although they are making bowl gears and planetaries, we're still using the stock. Other than that, pretty much everything is you could buy when you need it. But we're using stuff out of machines from the 1980s. Because that's what everybody's been using, and it's good stuff. Sometimes it just gets fatigued.